Hey, what's up, you guys? It is Ty. Welcome back to the Ty Williams channel. Welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about a bit of a booking I want to do on a certain storyline that could happen at WWE right now. I have done scenarios on this channel, on the previous channels, where I have kind of done my, fantasy booking or how I would do it. I used to... With Daniel Bryan returning to the ring at WrestleMania 34, it leaves a lot of doors open for a lot of feuds and a lot of matches that we could do. On SmackDown Live, we saw the dream match of a lifetime between Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles, which saw Shinsuke Nakamura interfere, ruin the match, lay out Daniel Bryan, and lay out AJ Styles. Now, I already had this fantasy kind of in my head before this happened, but this kind of just furthered it and made me like, alright, I gotta make this video right now, otherwise someone's gonna beat me to it. And this is going to be a two-part video, so make sure you guys stay tuned for the part 2 of this because it kind of leads into another feud. But in this video, I'm going to be pitching a feud between Daniel Bryan and Shinsuke Nakamura leading into a WWE Championship match at Summerslam 2018. So let's start from SmackDown Live. You have Shinsuke Nakamura laying out Daniel Bryan, laying out AJ Styles. Shinsuke Nakamura is being a badass heel. He doesn't really speak too much. He just comes out and lays people out. And that kind of leads to Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles at Backlash. And in that match, I believe we should have Shinsuke Nakamura beat AJ Styles for the WWE Championship, whether it be by cheating or he beats AJ clean. You could kind of have that storyline go into Money in the Bank if you want to. You could kind of stretch this out for a little bit longer. I think that'd probably be the best thing to do. So, yes, Shinsuke Nakamura win. He parades himself around as the WWE champion, as a heel. AJ Styles happened to do the chase. We then have a SmackDown segment kind of in between this bridge between Backlash and Money in the Bank, where it's kind of this number one contenders match between Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles, and the winner is going to face Shinsuke Nakamura at Money in the Bank. And we get to that match, and Shinsuke Nakamura lays out both men into the double DQ, and that kind of sets up at Money in the Bank. There'll be a triple threat match: Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship. In that match, I believe that Shinsuke Nakamura should retain his title by laying out Daniel Bryan with a Kinshasa. Kinshasa? I don't have Shinsuke and Daniel Bryan start feuding leading into SummerSlam. But what I will do is, on the show leading into SummerSlam, you have Shinsuke Nakamura go absolutely crazy on Daniel Bryan, just releasing all types of strong style kicks and knees to him. And what I would do is, I would do one spot where Shinsuke Kinshasas the shit out of Daniel Bryan and lays him out, and it kind of sparks this interest. Daniel Bryan gets stretchered out. If WWE wants to go far beyond, they could even, put out that Daniel Bryan has a concussion, and that jeopardizes his chance to ever step back into the ring again. You could have segments of Daniel Bryan, tearing up backstage because that might be his only time wrestling, and Shinsuke Nakamura might be the man who puts Daniel Bryan back out where he was the first time before he stepped back into the ring. And, Daniel Bryan relinquished his SmackDown Live GM duties, so without him wrestling, there's really nothing for him to do. He kind of just is stuck in WWE at this point. And you have Shinsuke Nakamura as a top heel on SmackDown. He's basically taken Daniel Bryan out of commission, and that kind of leaves no opponent for him at SummerSlam up until Extreme Rules. Now, from what we know, I believe that these pay-per-views are going to be dual branded, but WWE can always change their mind and have it go back to being, separate brands. But at Extreme Rules, you can have Shinsuke Nakamura face off against, I don't fucking know, whoever the hell's on SmackDown, whoever be the next number one contender. Shinsuke Nakamura retains his championship. On that show, you have Daniel Bryan come back, I don't know, probably a neck brace around him or something in some capacity. Looks like he's hurt. He shouldn't be there. He comes down to the ring, storms the ring, attacks Shinsuke Nakamura, lays him out. They have an all-out brawl. Has to be broken up by security. The crowd's chanting, yes, the Daniel Bryan's back. And Daniel Bryan, right then and there, on the way back, issues a challenge to Shinsuke Nakamura at SummerSlam for the WWE Championship. And I don't think Shinsuke Nakamura should be a chicken shit heel. I think Shinsuke Nakamura should take him on and say, yes, I'll take you on at SummerSlam, but I can't make any promises that I won't take you out again. I think Shinsuke Nakamura should just be a dickish heel, not a chicken shit that, you know, always rolls out of the ring and won't fight in matches unless the GM forces him to. I think Shinsuke Nakamura should just take on all comers and just be a dick. Kind of like Kevin Owens is. I think Shinsuke Nakamura can play that Kevin Owens character well, just, you know, add more low blows to him. So Shinsuke Nakamura, you know, accepts the challenge at SummerSlam. Let's fast forward to SummerSlam. We get to SummerSlam. Daniel Bryan versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Dream match. WWE Championship on the line. Daniel Bryan has not been a champion since 2015, where he was stripped from the Intercontinental Championship. So we get into this big match feel. You gotta be the main event, honestly, or whatever you want to put on a card. Shinsuke, Daniel Bryan, they're going at each other, kicking the shit out of each other. Spot in the match, you have Daniel Bryan setting up for the knee, his running knee. He goes for it. Shinsuke Nakamura pulls the referee in towards him, and Daniel Bryan knees the referee into the chest. Shinsuke Nakamura takes advantage of this, and it seems like he's about to go for a weapon, but Daniel Bryan takes him down, locks in the yes lock. Shinsuke taps out, but the referee can't see, so, you know, the crowd's pissed about this. Daniel Bryan, in the midst of this, starts to wake the referee up when out of nowhere, The Miz comes out from the crowd, lays Daniel Bryan out with a skull-crushing finale, wakes the referee up, pulls Shinsuke on top of Daniel Bryan for the 1, 2, 3, and Shinsuke Nakamura retains the WWE Championship. And that basically sets up my part 2 video, which is how we're going to get into Daniel Bryan versus The Miz at WrestleMania 35. So yeah, that's how I'll do Shinsuke Nakamura versus Daniel Bryan, my abbreviated version. I kind of cut out all the other segments and stuff to make this video a bit shorter. What do you guys think about that? And are you guys excited for my part 2 video? How would you guys book Shinsuke Nakamura versus Daniel Bryan? Let me know in the comment section down below. I love you guys as always, and I'll talk to you later. Peace out.